Hey, how's it going? This is Darren Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today, I want to teach you how to play a kind of a cool finger picking song. It's really easy to play. It's Hurt by Christina Aguilera. This song is actually originally on the piano, so this is an arrangement I made for acoustic guitar for finger picking. So it's a pretty cool song. You should check it out if you've never heard it. Anyway, be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and get started. Alright, so this song uses a bunch of basic chords, like C, A minor, B7, and then one kind of a little bit of an unusual chord. It's A over C sharp, which is just basically your A major chord, but you do a C sharp in the bass. And then it has at the beginning of it these two chords that the first one is actually just a variation on A minor, or excuse me, on E minor. So it's like the E minor chord, but you only play the first four strings. So how I do that is I fret the second fret of the fourth string with my second finger, and then from there that's an E, and then it goes to an E flat. So I just move that note from the second fret to the first fret with my first finger. So the picking on it, we have your thumb will be playing the fourth string, your first finger will be playing the third string, your second finger will be playing the second string, and your third finger will be playing the first string. So that picking pattern would be P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. So for those of you who don't know, you identify your right hand, your picking hand, is your thumb is P, your first finger is I, your second finger is M, and your third finger is A. So P, I, M, I, A, I, M, I. And this is all played as eighth notes. So you simply do that pattern, and then you're going to move that note from E on the second fret of the fourth string to the first fret, E flat, and do the same picking pattern. And then back to the E again. So that's the first three measures of the intro of the song. And now we simply move to a C chord, and the picking pattern stays the same, but you simply just move from your being on strings 1, 2, 3, and 4, you move to being on 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now, starting with our thumb on the fifth string, we do the same picking pattern. And then to an A minor, same picking pattern. And then to a B7. So when you're playing the A minor, to make that into B7, is you just simply move your second finger from the fourth string to the fifth string, and your first finger from the second string to the third string. Whoops, excuse me, to the fourth string, not the third string. And that's the entire intro, so that's the first six measures. So the first six measures again. And then it moves on to the verse. And so the verse is actually the same thing as the intro. So with the verse, we start on that same like E minor chord we did from the beginning. So the first measure, second measure, third measure. Now the fourth measure, we move to the C. To the fifth measure, we move to the A minor. Then we move to the B7. And then back to that E minor again. And then the E flat. Okay. Then from there, we move to the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus starts on a C. And the picking pattern has slightly changed. So again, when we're on the C, we're playing the fifth string with our thumb, the fourth string with our first finger, the third string with our second finger, and the second string with our third finger. So now the picking pattern is P-I-M, P-A, P-M-I. So strings 5, 4, 3, 5, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then we move to that A over C sharp. So you just simply take your first finger and bar it across the fourth, third, and second string on the second fret. And we're still playing on those same strings, 5, 4, 3, and 2. But you're also going to take your third finger and you're going to place it on the fourth fret of the fifth string, which is C sharp. So this chord is A/C sharp. Same picking pattern as we did with C. Now we move to a D chord, and now we simply move from being on strings 5, 4, 3, and 2 with our right hand. We just move up, so now we're on strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same picking pattern. And now we move to the B7. Now, with that B7 earlier, I don't think that I mentioned that you also actually want to place your fourth finger on the second fret of the first string. When we played it earlier in the song, we didn't play that string, but you'd simply still want to be in the habit of placing that finger on there, because for this section we will be playing that. So now the picking has changed a little bit. We're on just like on the D. We were on strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to just simply move our thumb to the fifth string for our bass note, but the other strings are going to remain the same. So it's going to be 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 5, 2, 3. And now back to a C chord again, same thing as before. To the A over C sharp. Back to the D. To the B7 again. And now back to the original E minor, single note chord, or single fingered chord. To the E flat, to the C, A minor, B7, and then that is the beginning of our first repeat. So from there, we're going to go back to the beginning of the verse and play that whole part again. Okay, so after we repeat that verse, now we move on to the bridge. So the bridge starts off the same way as the intro with that single fretted E minor chord, but there's a slight variation here. So the first 4 eighth notes is 4, 3, 2, 3, and then you just simply remove your second finger and play 4, 3, 1, 2 with just all open strings. So that measure again. Then to a C. And then we repeat that first measure of the bridge again. So second fret on the second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Remove that finger, all open strings. 4, 3, 1, 2. Then to a C. Okay, and then from here, this is only like the most significant change there is in the song. I'm going to move up to the 7th fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger, and then the 5th fret of the 4th string with your 1st finger. And we're going to go P, I, M, I, and then the 1st string open with your 3rd finger. So P, I, M, I, and then the I, M, I. So that measure again. So you have a lot of the same notes in there. You've got this G here, and then the 3rd string open is also a G. So you're getting that G twice. Okay, and then the next measure, we simply just move from being on the 7th fret, here this E, with our 3rd finger, we move to the 6th fret with our 2nd finger. So E flat, same picking pattern. And then we move it down another half step, so it's the 5th fret. Same picking pattern again. And then we move that note down chromatically again to the 4th fret on the 5th string. Everything else stays the same. And then to the B7 chord, and just strum that as a whole note and let it ring out for that measure. So those 5 measures again. All right, and then from there we go to the final chorus, the outro chorus of the song, and it's going to start off just like the intro did with the single fretted E minor chord. To the E flat, back to the E, to the C, to the A minor, to the B7, to the C, to A minor, to the B7, and again, you want to make sure when you're doing this B7 that you're picking up that 2nd fret of the 1st string with your 4th finger, because we're going to do P, I, M, I, and then strum those strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're counting this, it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then back to the single note chord again. And that is the entire song. So those last 3 measures again, starting with the B7. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you like this video, leave me a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and it's a great song for for working on your finger picking. And it sounds really good. I really enjoy taking songs that are arranged for the piano and rearranging them for the guitar. So anyway. Thanks for watching, and until next time.